literally going to introduce this video and say that I've like managed to work out how to use my camera, but you can tell I haven't. You're just going to have to deal with it if it goes out of focus. I don't know how to use a camera. That's probably a well-known fact if you've seen my last 3 videos, which are out of focus and incredibly just pale things. Basically, next week, as in today's Saturday, starting on Monday, I have 2 weeks of exams, and I literally only have 2 exams. I've got an exam on Monday and then an exam the next Monday. They're both 48-hour exams, they're online, they're for different modules. I think they're going to be relatively easy, but we don't know. So basically, my exam is on Psychology of Attractiveness, best module, very happy about this, and it is 92.5% of our grade, and it's just an essay. You couldn't ask for anything better. It's a 1,500 word essay. It's not really an essay though, in a sense. It's like, we get given a video and we have to basically kind of analyse the relationship in the video. So it's not like a university essay in the sense of what I just did as a university essay. In my mind, it's going to be quite easy because it's just, you can use your notes. You've got 48 hours to write a 1,500 word essay, which is a lot of time. It goes up at 11 AM on the Monday, and then you have until 11 AM on the Wednesday. I plan to have it finished on Monday, or like beginning of Tuesday, have it finished, and then submit it Tuesday. No way in hell am I going to submit it on Wednesday because I don't want any kind of last minute issues, and you can only submit it once. So I need to make sure I actually submit the right document and all of that. But yeah, I've got that exam on Monday and it's currently Saturday. There isn't really much I can do to revise for the exam, I guess, but I'm kind of rewatching lecture content and kind of rereading my notes because we have a lot of key reading, and basically our lecturer said like you're not really going to get first unless you include the key reading. So I'm going to refresh on the key reading, which is probably the bit I can't really go back to because it takes a while to physically read all of the journals. So I'm just going to reread my notes on the journals and to make sure I actually understand kind of what's going on. But yeah, this is just going to be me revising really, and then you might see me sit the exam, depends on if I remember to film it and if I'm having a breakdown about it.
Voices up ahead you. Who am I to let you go? You're a wrecking ball. Can you kiss me slowly? We can turn the headlights off. All our friends and all their voices falling silent in the car. And do you remember the fog was lifting? Tigers on trains, watching you go, head in the glass.
So basically for the past like 2 hours I've been watching videos. I've now done 3 sets of videos. I've got 2 left, which I'll probably do tomorrow because I don't want to do them today. That's my attitude to revision. If I don't want to do it, it's not really going to happen. I've basically been adding it all to like a master document thing, which I'll show you in a second because I quite like my little document. Right, so basically this is like my master document, and we literally know what questions we're going to get asked, so we can pick either to watch a video or to read a story. But I think a video is a lot better because you have kind of visual cues as well. And then this is like the marking criteria, which obviously isn't very helpful because, you know, discuss theories, like what does that mean? And then basically along the side these are all the key studies for each section, kind of summarised with the year, so I can just cite them. Because we don't have to reference or do APA formatting, we literally just have to cite the studies. So I've got all of those for each section, and then basically the question, as you can see here, is split into 3 main sections. So I've got kind of answers, as in like theory answers here, like that. And then I did have a main plan. Well, this is not a main plan. I started writing a plan, but the plan got as far as introduction, need to belong. And I wrote my first sentence of the essay because I know kind of how I want to do it. I think I'm going to try and write a plan as in what content I want to talk about where. Like, obviously I don't have the video, but I want to talk about specific key things and like where I might want to put them in my essay. I'm going to try and figure out. Right, so it's now the next day. It is Sunday, the day before my exam. I don't really have much kind of to do revision-wise. I would like to watch 2 sets of videos and then maybe kind of look at my notes, probably while I watch Pretty Little Liars, because my brain needs to be doing like 7 things at once for just it to function. So yeah, we're probably just gonna watch a couple of videos on 1.5 times speed, because I cannot watch anything on 1 time speed. It has to be fast forward in some way, shape or form. And then might have a review of my notes, but yeah, it's not really much to do until tomorrow.
You're heading for the coast, hearing voices up ahead you. Who am I to let you go? You're a wrecking ball. Can you kiss me slowly? We can turn the headlights off.
So basically I've not done much more for my notes, but I'm just kind of gonna read them. I have a section on my essay plan. I added another section, but basically I don't think I'm gonna do any more work today. I think I might just kind of have a little browse through my notes, because like I've got 65 pages on this document, and then this is it condensed into 11. So I think I'm just gonna read this and then probably give up for the day. So it is now 5 o'clock on Sunday. Given up, can't bother anymore. I just went to Tesco Express to get myself some snacks. I don't need these snacks, but I just kind of wanted them, and I just kind of wanted to leave the house. So we now have snacks for the exam, and I am now done with revision. Next time you see me, it will be tomorrow when I am getting ready for the fun assessment. Right, so it is now the day of my exam. It is around 10:30, so I have half an hour until my paper is released. Well, it's not really a paper that gets released. Basically, we get like a document released with a link to a video and the question, or we can read a letter. I don't want to read the letter, I'm watching the video because the question is better. So I'm going to get that open at 11, watch the video, make notes on the video, make a plan and get started. I want to have it handed in by tomorrow night. We have until Wednesday 11 AM. I'm not gonna wake up on Wednesday in the morning and try and hand it in like Tuesday evening. It's gonna be done, and my plan for today is kind of I want a draft finished, or as much as I can, like maybe not doing a conclusion or something like that, but I want the bulk of it completed basically. So yeah, I don't think this is gonna be too difficult. I think it's just gonna be kind of quite time consuming because there's a lot of content and only 1,500 words, so you kind of have to pick and choose what you want to put in where. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think.
If you're heading for the coast, hearing voices up ahead you, who am I to let you go? You're a wrecking ball. Can you kiss me slowly? We can turn the headlights off. All our friends and all their voices falling silent in the car. And do you remember the fog was lifting? Tigers on trains, watching you go. Head in the glass, fog in the windows. You're never gonna come back. Not much for you here. You're never gonna come back. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Now you're heading for the show. All your memories through a broken Telecaster. Would you be here in the fall? In the long December, pull me closer. Say this town is for the ghosts, and I'm buried in the rocks, dear. If you're leaving.
So I have now finished my essay, like my first draft at least. I've managed to get it under the word count as well, so I'm going to review it again in like an hour and then kind of go through it again tomorrow, I guess. And then this is just something I like to do. I go on the website TTS Reader, which is Text to Speak Reader, and I basically just have it read out my essay because sometimes it, in like Google Docs, misses over spelling mistakes and stuff, and I just kind of like to hear it out loud, to be honest. But basically I've done like the bulk of my essay. I'm relatively happy with it, I guess. I've managed to get it under 1,500 words, which is impressive because it was literally like 2,000 words an hour and a half ago. So I'm gonna take a break, then come back to it, reread it, see if there's anything I want to add or change today, then probably give up for today and then start again tomorrow and just kind of look through it and probably hand it in like around lunchtime-ish. Right, so it is now day 2 of the exam. It is about 10:15 and I'm gonna start working once I have got into some comfy clothes because I'm currently wearing jeans. The only reason I'm kind of up and functioning at this time is because I had a blood test. But like if I hadn't had that, I would have got up at 9:30 and probably actually started work around 10:30. But the thing is, I don't have too much work to do. So my plan for today is literally just to go over it and check if there's anything else. Like last night I thought of something while I was dreaming. I know, kind of weird. And I wrote it down on my phone at like 2 in the morning when I woke up in like a dream state. So I thought of something I want to add, but then obviously that means I have to remove something because I'm literally like on the word count. So yeah, we're gonna kind of get going on that, I guess. I'm gonna listen to it through the text-to-speech thing a few times, read through it a few times, just kind of have another look at everything I've done and see if I think like I want to add anything else or if I think it's a good enough piece of work. So basically it is 1:30. I'm gonna submit my essay. I literally haven't touched it in 2 hours since 11 o'clock. And I'm not gonna change anything in it now. So I might as well have it submitted rather than just kind of have it sat in my Google Drive. But also I just downloaded it from Google Drive to Microsoft Word, and I did have 1,500 words in Google Drive, in Google Docs, and now I somehow have 1,502. So I've had to remove 2 words. This is why we hate Microsoft Word. Google Docs is the best. But yeah, I think I'm just going to submit it because there's nothing more that I can do for it and nothing else I want to do for it. And I know other people have submitted it, which kind of makes me feel better about myself, because I don't like being the first one to do things. And I know other people have said in like chats and stuff that they have already submitted their work. So I feel kind of less uncomfortable about doing it. But yeah, I'm not going to improve it anymore, so I'm just going to hand it in, hope for the best. We get our feedback on March 14th, I think, so it's 2 months. If I do well, nice. If I don't do well, I'll be disappointed, but I don't particularly like this style of assessment. I much prefer writing a proper kind of academic essay answering a question rather than like this feels too much like English. You're like using information to like relate to text and like quoting bits, and it's not my favourite assessment style. But yeah, I'm now done with that. I'm just gonna submit it onto e-assignments and take it off my to-do list, and then we're done.